Dipper. There's the Milky Way. Oh my stars! A whole new constellation! Switchback. Good morning out there, Saskatchewan. We're having an absolutely amazing time here this morning and a good-sized crowd on hand. Yes, of course, the chicken is here with me, and look at that crowd. Give us a wave out there, folks. Hello, hello, yes. Thousands of people, well, at least, 100, I guess, have gathered in our special looking edition of Switchback. This is show number 68. There's going to be lots of neat things to look at, and I'll explain more about what looking means a little bit later on. YC! I'll explain what YC means a little bit later on, too, especially for those of you that should know and don't. But that'll all happen later on. Right now, let's take a look at other things happening on today's Switchback. The evil Dr. Zarko captures Max in '99 for use in his electrical experiments on this week's Shock It To Me.
Not a sign of it, Max. We've been over every inch of this cave. It's all right, babe, it's coming back.
And colorful sights and sounds abound. And for the Eurythmics, it's all right.
It's all right, babe, it's coming back. How will I know if he really loves me? I say
Better late than never. Phil Collins lookalike Whitney Houston will close things off with her latest How Will I Know?
I'm asking you what you know about these things. How will I know?
All right, YC. Yes, you may be asking yourself, why C? Well, why see? There's lots of neat things to see today. Why see up into the heavens? Well, because Charles Zotka is here, and he's an astronomer. He'll tell us about our solar system and the planets in it, as well as Halley's Comet, which is an interesting thing to see nowadays. We'll also take a look, see, at the 25 weekly winners of our Expo 86 greeting card contest, and only one more week till we draw for the 4 big winners to go to Vancouver. Now, folks, YC? YC! That stands for Youth Cameras, and we have our Youth Camera People winners on our program today. 3 different people, and I have them here. Actually, this is just their letters, but they look sort of like this. Lee McManus will go first, Cindy Campbell will go second, and Chris Neufeld will go third. Now, these people a couple of weeks back entered our contest to be chosen as 3 camera people on Switchback, and so they are our YCs. There are YCs for today, Youth Camera People. Now, I'm going to cruise around here and let Glenn Francie, one of our expert camera people, explain to everybody exactly what we have in mind for our Youth Camera People. Maybe you guys can just step back just a second there. Glenn, how are you this morning?
I'm good, Bill.
That's great.
YC.
YC.
Why me is what I'd like to know.
All right, Glenn, why you? Because you are one of our expert camera people here at CBC. Maybe I can get you guys
I'm not an expert audio person because I don't have my mic turned on.
Is it turned on now?
How's that working, Ray?
Works good.
Now
okay, that's working.
Okay, maybe, Jim, we can get a quick look at these people. This is Cindy Campbell. How are you, Cindy?
Fine.
You're from?
Gasky.
Tagaski. All right, next up we have? And? All right, those are our 3 youth camera people. And Glenn, maybe you can explain to them and teach them exactly what they're going to have to know to be camera people. I think actually Lee is going to be the person helping you this morning, Glenn.
Okay, Lee. Well, if you guys want to come over here, this is the camera, first of all.
I might learn something here.
I've got my mic on, Bill. That's okay.
Okay.
Over here.
I'm going to go back to the desk and you guys can look at me.
Can you guys see this? Mm-hmm. Okay, over here, this is our zoom. If you can see in the viewfinder here, Now, Danny has to shoot us, so can't show him too many things at one time. But this is our zoom. That's in.
Ooh,
that's
we're
out.
zooming.
This is focus over here. So I'll zoom all the way into his face. Oh, look at that. There. Okay. So we focus, we go all the way in tight, and we pull back to this, which is called a medium shot. Okay, this is the pedestal of the camera that the camera is mounted on. I'll give these camera guys a chance to shoot this. Okay? Okay, this is the pedestal. Now the camera's mounted on this. We pedestal up and we pedestal down. Okay. Oh, so this is on wheels here. There's springs in here. You want to see the springs? You can't see the springs.
Take it apart.
Yeah, I have people talking in my headset at the same time, so if I sound a little confused. These movements here, when we move from side to side, this is called trucking. This is truck right. And the director's in there asking me to truck right or truck left. And there's also, when I move in or out, this is called dollying. So the director is always on my headsets, and he's talking to me right now. He's asking me to dolly.
Why is it called dolly?
Why is it called dolly? I don't know why it's called dolly.
Hello, dolly. Well, hello.
So, as well, what else you'll have to know is panning. The director will ask you to pan right or to pan left, which is much like trucking, but you don't move the camera. So he'll set the shot up for you when you guys go on camera, and he'll ask you to zoom and either pan right or pan left, or perhaps pan right or pan left. And he'll also ask you to either tilt up, which is much like pedestaling, or he'll ask you to tilt down. You see?
This is easy. I like this
Zoom
part.
out. So that's,
Glenn,
got any questions?
Glenn,
Because
what
you guys
about,
are going to have to do this.
what about this big thing at the front here that I'm looking at? What's this machine here that
Well,
people...
this is the teleprompter, Bill.
Okay, that's what that is.
I'll turn my camera, pan it over to camera 1 here, and as you can see on the front of the camera, now Bill doesn't use this teleprompter because he has memory like an elephant. Memorizes. But our news people,
Yeah, poor memory.
they're telling me to wrap up in there. But as you can see,
Good.
okay, I'm going, Richard, I'm going. That's a teleprompter, and they read all their news off there, which is on a conveyor belt. Okay,
News is
I
on
got to
a
wrap
conveyor
it
belt.
up.
All right, tell you
As
what,
is a
Lee,
TV.
Lee, you're first, our first YC. Let's hear it for Lee. YC. Okay, Lee, get
Why
in
me?
behind that camera there, and you're going to follow me as we get to our first video. Now, while Lee is hooking up, just a quick reminder for you folks at home, it's easy to be a cameraman. You just pan, you tilt, you zoom, you focus, you truck, and you pedestal up simultaneously and keep it all, of course, in focus. Lee, are you ready to roll?
Oh,
Lee. All right, Lee's going to get in there. Lee is gearing up, getting that headset on. Let me know when you're ready, Lee.
You hear them, Lee?
All right, Lee's ready. This is Lee's camera. Our first YC youth camera person. Let's hear it, YC. Yes, and our first video of the morning answers that question. How can a multi-billionaire Norwegian guy accumulate all kinds of expensive art, expensive cars, and a talented, beautiful singer like Diana Ross? It's simple. For him, it's just a chain reaction. Well done, Lee.
Hey, you got him? Uh-huh. Be good? Really good. Stay ugly? Show him. That's got fruit?
I think they're kind of cute.
Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors.
The rainbow.
New Skittles.
Skittles.
All your favorite fruit flavors
Taste the rainbow.
in Skittles.
Skittles. Bite-sized candy.
Colorful candy shells with chewy fruit flavors in the middle. Strawberry, orange, lemon, lime, Skittles. Bite-sized candies. Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors.
Taste the rainbow.
New Skittles.
Pizza Pops, Chili Pops, Veggie Pops.
Pizza Pops, the food that's right to satisfy your appetite. Chili Pops and Veggie Pops too when you're in the mood for wholesome food.
Pizza Pops, Chili Pops, Veggie Pops.
Easy to cook, they're all the rage. Just put them in the oven or your microwave. They taste so good and they taste so fine, you'll wanna eat them anytime.
Pizza Pops, Chili Pops, Veggie Pops. Pizza Pops, Chili Pops, Veggie Pops.
Class is perhaps the greatest discovery of the 25th century. A dwelling called the Split-Level Ranch. Marvelous.
What's this, Professor?
Ah, a spherical object that used to hurl at each other with great velocity.
Professor, what's this? What is it?
I've no idea.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Lee, tighten up here just a little bit. She's coming in. Up just, whoa, up it. Good job out there, Lee McManus. Our first YC. Give us a wave there, Lee. All right. Well done. Youth camera people, come to the forefront. All right, it's our Look and See edition, folks, and we're going to look and see at some great greeting cards which you people have sent to us as part of our Saskatchewan Expo 86 contest. Now, for those of you that have been asleep for like 6 weeks, and I can't believe any of you have been, but if you've been asleep, one last time, here's what the contest is all about. It's your chance to put together a greeting card bragging about your province with a nice picture on the front, a message on the inside, and your name, address, and other details on the back of your greeting card. Now, we need all those greeting cards sent to us. They will then go to the Saskatchewan Pavilion in Vancouver and be handed out to youngsters from all over the world. Now, one of the critters that's been all over the world is our own Expo 86, and I think he's out there and wants to give me a call and a chat right now. Ernie, are you out there?
Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill, it's Ernie.
Hi, Ernie.
Boy, it's getting nice out here in Vancouver. Is it still winter there?
Yeah, pretty cold today.
Only one more week left of the contest.
Yeah.
Bill, and next week we get to announce the winners. Is it ever getting exciting?
Oh, yes.
How many entries do you think we have by now, Bill?
Oh, thousands.
When these are handed out in Saskatchewan's pavilion, it's going to be great. Remember, this is your last chance to enter, kids. See you next week with the winners.
All right, see you later, Ernie. Ernie's a funny guy. How are you doing out there, Lee? All right, that was Ernie reminding everyone there's just one more week to get these entries in. Now, each week we have drawn 25 different winners from throughout the province, and those winners will go back into the main draw drum to be, hopefully, one of the 4 winners next week, which actually gets an all-expense-paid trip out to Vancouver this summer to see Expo 86, and that trip, of course, courtesy of Dairy Producers Co-op. Let's take a look at the 25 winners from this week who will get their Dairy Producers toque and a pin. Ah, love that milk. There's our first winner, Allison Gallinger. Hung Lu, there he is. Good-looking picture, very beautiful pictures. Keeping in mind, though, Celeste Lavalley and Amanda Kelly and the rest of you, that the contest is not judged on the best-looking greeting cards. The actual winners are just going to be drawn randomly from the pile. Of course, though, it is a great chance for you to come up with a good-looking card on your own. So you want to make a nice-looking greeting card that would go to somebody from another country. But remember, this is not a judged competition. All greeting cards that come in have a chance to win. You can enter as many times as you would like, as long as each one of the greeting cards is an original. So please don't make photocopies. As long as each one is an original, like Shauna Fisher's there, then you have that chance to win one of those 4 trips to get to go to Expo 86. Look at these greeting cards. We've been very, very happy with the type and the quality of greeting cards which you people have sent in. I've got a couple of my favorites here ready to show you in just a second. Krista Perry has a nice one. Amelia Lowe, there's the snowman. You see, you can put a message inside about what you love about Saskatchewan. Right now, it would probably be the winter time. There is a great-looking one there from Leslie. Hello from Saskatchewan. We've had entries which show farmyards. We've had entries that show winter scenes, maps, the Saskatchewan flag, prairie lilies. All kinds of just amazing things have been set up for us. And we certainly appreciate all the effort that the people at Dairy Producers Co-op have put into this contest. So you don't want to miss next week's show when we show and announce the 4 winners from throughout our province. I want to give you just a quick look here. Amanda Kelly has just a gorgeous looking card. Look at that. Saskatchewan sunsets inside an entire map of the province. Saskatchewan is great, she says. Now, Amanda Kelly is one of our weekly winners this week who wins this Dairy Producers toque and a Sask Expo pin on the front of it. How are you this morning? Having a good time and holding on to my chicken. That is the prize that those 25 winners get. And, of course, they all go back into our main draw drum. As I say, next week we will draw for those 4 big winners. So this is your last week. Hurry up and get them in. Special address for the Dairy Producers Expo 86 contest, and here it is. Get your greeting cards and send them to this special address. Expo 86 contest, care of the Dairy Producers, Post Office Box 560, Regina, Saskatchewan, and the postal code, everybody, S4P3A5. So that's special address for this contest only. Lee, you're doing just a great job back there on the camera. Now it's time to Get Smart, who this week is in trouble with an evil scientist. Check it out. Shock it to me.
Waiting on tables takes a lot out of you, but it's something that I take a lot of pride in. You got to be the best you can be. You know, when a day's work's over, I really look forward to a Mars bar. It just tastes so good.
Mars bar has the goodness of milk, corn and cane sugars, and a thick, thick chocolatey coating. You get tremendous value in a big, big Mars bar.
A Mars bar a day at work, rest, and play.
Hey, tempt your tummy?
I like my cereal.
But your tummy needs tempting with honey and nuts.
We're gonna tempt your tummy with a taste of nuts and honey. It's a honey almond. It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
A tummy-tempting part of this nutritious breakfast.
This is really good.
Crunchy, too.
B, you've got one honey now.
It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Look out, Saskatchewan. Here it comes. DeFare's total stock reduction. Save 20 to 50% on selected furniture and accessories by Sklar Pepler and other famous brands. No down payment, no interest, and no payments till summer. Ask about DeFare's lowest price guarantee. These Sklar Pepler chairs are just a sample of the great buys you'll find right now during DeFare's total stock reduction. Don't you dare miss it.
The Redken woman of the 80s, feeling younger, looking better, realizing demands on her are greater than ever. That's why she depends on Redken, professional hair products, featuring a complete line of styling aids. Hair care products scientifically developed for all hair types and conditions. Redken, making your world beautiful.
In Regina, Victorian Family Hair Center, Victoria Square, and Illusion Hair Design, 4641 Ray. In Moose Jaw, Discovery 1, 1224 13th Avenue Northwest.
YC! 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 All right. Cindy, how are you doing out there? You gonna look at me? Oh, Cindy's doing really well. This is Cindy Campbell's camera. Cindy's from Tagaski. She's working the handheld camera. Helping her out is Danny Moynihan. How are you this morning, Danny?
Pretty good, Bill. How are you?
I'm fine. Maybe you can explain really quickly what sorts of things Cindy's camera can do that's different than others.
Well, this camera is a little smaller than the big cameras that we've seen already this morning, and basically it enables a cameraman to come into areas and corners where a big camera couldn't go. But Cindy can do basically the same things as one of these larger cameras can do. Cindy, you can try to zoom in. You can zoom in. There you go. You got it. Now you can zoom out now. There you go.
Good
job,
zooming, Cindy. Cindy, maybe you can get a shot of this camera right here. Just look at the one. Come on in here, little buzzer. Okay, this is the type of camera that Cindy is using now. The different thing is on the back of this particular camera right now is this recording unit where a tape cartridge would go in here, close up. So this is the camera in a recording mode. The camera, of course, Cindy has right now is hooked up and is actually live on air. This is a particular beta camera. It's a handheld camera, goes up on her shoulder, just like Cindy's doing. So this is what it looks like, a complicated thing. Cindy, thanks very much. You're doing a good job out there. Let's hear it for Cindy.
Very good job.
YC. All right, joining us this morning over here on the couch is Wanda Miller. Now, Wanda comes to us from the Humane Society. Good morning, Wanda. How are you today? Good. Really quickly, what sorts of things do you do at the Humane Society?
Oh, all sorts of things. I drive the van around and pick up animals and all kinds of things, follow up on investigations of possible cruelty cases.
Okay, now you've brought a couple of friends along with us this morning. Maybe we'll start with our friend down here. Now, who's our critter down here?
Our critter down here is Sir William Talbot, and he's a 2.5-year-old English Cocker Spaniel, and we use him in our education program. We go out to schools, community centers, and run how to care for pets and any other questions children might have.
Okay, how about our two little feline friends here? Maybe we'll move this up.
Our two little feline friends. They don't have names yet. We're hoping that someone will come in this week and adopt them. They're 5 weeks old. They're both little boys, and they're available right now for adoption, just waiting for a good home and a couple of names.
Okay, that's one of the things, I guess, that people need to realize about humane societies is if you're interested in getting a pet, you can go to the Humane Society and get pets like this.
Exactly. It's the place to go. We have dogs, cats, sometimes rabbits, rodents, you name it. So just phone us up and come on down. We'd be more than happy to set you up with a good pet.
Okay, it's also a case that perhaps if you have lost your own pet, it would be retrieved and sent to the Humane Society?
Right. A lot of people find animals on the street, especially in the cold weather, and they don't want them to be cold, so they bring them to us. We take care of them until we find the owners. We have a lost and found phone, so if anybody has lost their animal, just phone it up. The number is 949-7770. And when we're not in there, we have a answering machine, and we'll take your message and get back to you as quick as we can.
Okay. How old are these? These are boy.
These are little boy kitty cats. They're about 5 to 6 weeks old right now.
Okay, so that's quite young. Would that be an appropriate time?
Oh, this is a good age for adoption. They're litter trained and everything, so.
Oh, they take out the garbage?
Just about.
Oh, I don't know. My parents told me that was what litter trained was. Cindy, how are you doing out there?
Fine.
Okay. Cindy's got the handheld camera one. I don't know if you've actually met Cindy, but she's just doing a dandy job. She's one of our YCs. YCs, yes. People at home, I can hear them. Listen to them.
YC.
Good job. Okay. What's the Humane Society's phone number? 949-7770. You've got to be paying attention out there. Did I get that right?
Actually, that's right for the lost and found number. If you have any other thing you want to talk to us about, it's 543-6363.
You got that one? Yeah, 543-6363, not 949-7770.
No, that's
YC.
only lost and found. YC.
Okay. Thank you very much for visiting us. Excuse me, I'm going to get another friend here.
What happened to him?
No, this chicken has not been mistreated. I want you to know this. Oh, this chicken is the star of the show.
Hi. Oh, nice chicken.
It's a nice-looking chicken, and I'm sure those little kitty cats want to. They want to do something with this chicken. Perhaps they too are a little bit hungry. Wanda, thanks very much again for being here and explaining all kinds of phone numbers that I've now forgotten. While Cindy continues to follow me with her camera, why don't we all take a look at the Eurythmics' latest video, It's All Right. Good job.
Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors. New Skittles. All your favorite fruit flavors. In Skittles.
Bite-sized candy.
Colorful candy shells with chewy fruit flavors in the middle. Strawberry, orange, lemon, lime, Skittles. Bite-sized candies. Taste the rainbow of fruit flavors. New Skittles.
This class is perhaps the greatest discovery of the 25th century. A dwelling called the split-level ranch. Marvelous.
What's this, Professor?
Ah, a spherical object these to hurl at each other with great velocity.
Professor, what's this?
What is it?
I've no idea. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Create the look of tomorrow, today. At Hair Design Academy in Moose Jaw, instructors will give you step-by-step instruction on how to master today's commercially fashionable hairstyles, both classic and avant-garde, using Hair Design Academy's own cutting, coloring, and perming techniques. You'll find the instructors easy to follow and the rewards substantial towards your career in hair designing. Hair Design Academy, Saskatchewan's newest and most innovative school of cosmetology.
Oh, hi. While these set up in the back, why don't we take a look at what's on sale at Airwaves in Moose Jaw during fabulous February.
Don't miss the fabulous February sale all month at Airwaves, 821 Main North, Moose Jaw.
Welcome back, Saskatchewan. Yes, indeedy. So far, we've had great camera work from Lee McManus and Cindy Campbell. Now it's our third camera person's job. Are you ready back there? This is Chris Neufeld, now working camera number 1. Give us a wave there, Chris. All right, Chris is doing just a dandy job, no doubt. He'll be getting close-ups of my knee over here in just a minute. But right now, I'm going to come back here. No, I'm going to stay there. Who cares? Last week on our program, Alan Acton, Tim Iannone, no relation to Lee Iacocca, and Brian Wells, 3 members of the Regina Pats were here, and our contest question was for you folks to give me the exact dimensions of a hockey puck. I can tell you a couple of things. One thing for sure, there was some discussion about what exactly an official puck looked like. So, Grant, bring me the official puck. We had a special puck made up here, just so you people were wondering. This is the official size of a hockey puck. This is, it looks a lot smaller on TV.
They got steel hockey sticks now.
All right, actually, maybe I'll get this one out of here now. It's a little bit big. So that's the real size of a hockey puck, as played with by our friend here, the chicken. So we're going to draw tons of winners. Because we had so many entries and you did such a good job, we're going to give away 6 autographed hockey sticks. First one going to Dan Chevrier in Assiniboia, 6 autographed hockey sticks, and then 6 Regina Pats pucks combination Western Hockey League rule books. Yours truly, Andre Sparvier in Regina. You're number 2. I'm going to go quick, rattling off these names. As I say, 12 winners today because you guys did so well. Jill Wagger in Warman. That would be the Wagger family in Warman, I would reckon. Wade Schemenauer in Lake Lenore. Yes, 3 inches across, 1 inch thick, and approximately 5.5 to 6 ounces. How are you doing over there, Chris? Ooh, look at this, a pretty one. There you go, Chris, a shot for you to see. The winner of that particular stick will be Craig Woiken, I guess. I hope you're not waking this morning, Craig. Hope you're at home watching Switchback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got one more winner of the hockey stick. Oh, a full-size entry here. There's another one for you to try to pick up on there, Chris. Let's see who this is. Trevor Brown in Borden. Trevor, good job. The chicken there working with the stick. Yes, 1 inch thick, about 5 inches. Okay, you people will win this Pat's autographed hockey stick, or one just like it. Paz, maybe you can get rid of that. Now, 6 more winners really quick who will win Pat's pucks and hockey books. Kevin Deotte in Moose Jaw, you're one of the winners. You will win a puck that looks like this. Chris, you can get a shot of that. The puck is 3 inches, weighs approximately a pound. Well, that's a little bit heavy. Robbie Moore, but so am I, so who cares? Robbie's up in Saskatoon. You're another one of our winners. Grab one right here. I'm writing to answer your skill testing question, and by Jove, it was skill testing. Curtis McKenzie, also in Saskatoon. You will win, as I say, that puck and also that rule book. There you go. Chris, get a shot of that. Hi, Bill. Weight, 6 ounces. I weighed that at birth, I think. Jonathan Thompson in Bethune. You're one of the winners of that stick, puck, and rule book. Quickly blazing along here. 3 inches wide, 1 inch thick. Gloria Tumac in Regina. 1, 2, 3. That's 4 so far. 2 more winners. One of which will be Kelly Moore, I think it is, in Regina. And our final winner, oh, a nice hockey puck, 1 inch. There's a nice picture. Chris, maybe you can get a shot of that picture for me. That's Kim Deagle, the Oasis Trailer Court in Moose Jaw. Tougher when I move it, though, isn't it? Love when you do that. Okay, tons of prizes for all you folks. Thanks very much for entering. We'll have another contest in a little while, but right now we want to get back to Maxwell in 99 and see how they're doing against the evil Dr. Zarkov.
myself in a giant computer filled with Lucky Charms, the crunchy old cereal with a rainbow of marshmallow surprises.
Look, it's a printout. Oh, bust the Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
Part of this nutritious breakfast.
Right now, Lucky Charms is giving away new Sparkies 2 tropical fruit-flavored candies. You'll find a package of these delicious chewy candies with the flavor of tropical fruit inside every box of Lucky Charms and these other General Mills cereals.
I'm the M&M's Milk Chocolate Center. He's a peanut.
A roasted southern peanut.
He's drenched
in delicious milk chocolate.
Then we're covered with colorful candy shells.
So the milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Hey, who are you guys?
We're more and more M&Ms for the new, bigger bag. Even more M&Ms.
Remember, for great tasting milk chocolate candy,
there's more in the bag.
For a special evening of exceptional family dining, visit Enjoy Gardens Dining Room. Their incredible menu selection will have something to satisfy anyone's tastes. Just take a look. Enjoy Gardens Dining Room, 302 Albert Street, and Enjoy Gardens Takeout Location, 227 Victoria Avenue at Arcola. Phone 525-2102 for takeout or delivery.
Introducing Cellophanes, the new transparent hair coloring with no ammonia, no peroxide, just a gentle bath of pure shimmering color. Your stylist can create a whole new shade or just a gentle highlight for a weekend or forever. Cellophanes, the most versatile, beautiful, healthy hair coloring in the universe. Cellophanes, color and shine by Sebastian.
Cellophanes, available at Mario's Beauty Salon, 1931 Osler Street.
Good morning and welcome back, Saskatchewan. Joining me right now is actually an old school chum of mine and a very good astronomer, an amateur astronomer, Charles Oka. Charles, welcome to Switchback.
Good morning, Bill.
Now, as an astronomer, Charles, there's a couple of things, I guess, that you're involved with. There's probably tons of things that you're involved in, but to let our people at home get a basic understanding, what exactly is astronomy?
Astronomy, simply put, is the study of the stars that we see out in the heavens every night.
Okay, so this is the kind of thing that anybody can do, I guess. Anytime we look up into the sky, we can all see those little
That's
lights.
Right. Yeah, just simply looking at the stars, in fact, is just basic amateur astronomy. Because from that you can look at simple constellations, and there's stars and planets of all different natures. So
okay, if we want to go beyond just looking with our own little eyeballs, we're probably going to need some sort of optical instruments to help us out. So what would be some basic things we could do, and maybe you can explain those for us?
Okay, well, the simplest thing that one can do is a set of binoculars. 7 by 50 or 10 by 50 binoculars are good for viewing the stars. And then what we can do is, going one up from that to get into more amateur astronomy, would be a telescope, and we've got one here. It's a refractor.
This is a refractor telescope?
This is a refractor. The light enters on one end, and it comes through, passes through the eyepiece, and you're looking on this end. What we've also got is another type of telescope here, and it's a reflector. Quite simply the same thing, except it's got a mirror. The light enters in, bounces off the back of the mirror, comes up to the eyepiece, which is located where the light comes in on the tube.
Okay, now these look relatively small in that sense. You know,
That's right.
You can go buy these yourself and use things like this. What would be maybe the cost for somebody if they were just interested in getting a basic telescope?
Something like this, you're looking at around $100 to $150. That's a good way to get a telescope that you can view all the planets and view the moon with very easily.
Now, obviously, the telescopes can get extremely large.
Yes, they can.
What would a very large one, how large would a large one be?
Well, we have a few large ones in Canada. There's one in Victoria. It's a 72-inch, and the one on the screen right now is the one in Mount Palomar. It's a 200-inch telescope.
Now, 200 inches, what?
That's the mirror dimension. That's the diameter of the mirror. It's 200 inches across.
So that's, like, you could certainly dress with that in the morning.
Definitely, definitely.
A full-size unit. Now, with something as large as that 200-inch things, you could look into the heavens and see some pretty amazing things, I would imagine. Other, maybe galaxies or planets?
That's right, because 200 inches really put simply, is 200 inches of light-gathering power, and it focuses in on an eyepiece like what we've just seen here this morning, so it really acts like a magnifier.
Now, somebody had to invent, I guess, a telescope. How long have they been around?
Telescopes have been around for, around 300 years. Galileo Galilei was the first gentleman that decided to put together lenses, and he was one that had a look at Jupiter and saw the moons around it. So he's really the father of astronomy. He's credited with the telescope.
Okay, rather than look maybe at distant galaxies, something that we can probably relate to here in Saskatchewan, our clean air, our crisp nights, are just looking up at our own solar system, and more particularly, I guess, the moon. That would be something we know quite a bit about.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you know, we've done a lot of research and a lot of work on the moon, and with the telescopes, well, obviously being a close object, we can get a good look of the craters and the kind of the deep valleys and mountains and hills and things on the moon.
Okay, now that I guess it's been a while since man was on the moon, and we've sent other spaceships, satellites out to look at other things still within our solar system, so they're relatively close. I think the Voyager, was that the one that was out quite a while ago?
Yeah, there were two Voyagers launched, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Voyager 1 has, at this point in time, is going off into deep space, but Voyager 2 is the one that has just passed the planet Uranus, where we are right now getting all the data and all the information back on what the planet is, and we're finding out all different kinds of strange things that we have no answers for yet.
Okay, now Voyager 1 actually sent back pictures of Saturn and I think Jupiter.
That's correct, yeah.
And pretty clear and resolved pictures. When we think of a star, we look up in the sky and it's a white speck, but of course, up close, these are very colorful.
Well, that's true. When viewing with a telescope, we do have problems where we can't really get all the details, and so when a spacecraft can get very close to it in the sense of tens of thousands of kilometers, then you can get these beautiful views of Saturn and Jupiter.
Okay, there's the red spot, so we know,
right.
It's Jupiter. Now, 1985-86 is a very significant time. You probably know better than I do, because Halley's Comet has come around. It's sort of a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but it's here right now. Unfortunately for us, Charles is, I guess, an expert on Halley's Comet. What is a comet? Basically, it's different than a planet.
Yeah, the comet is a collection of gas and rock that's all frozen together, and quite simply put, it's a dirty snowball. It's ice with stones mixed in it, so quite simple analogy.
Okay, how big is Halley's Comet? Oh, there's a look at one there.
We're estimating Halley's Comet to be around 10 miles, 16 kilometers across diameter. Well, we really don't know. Cometary science is very young and new, and we're not too sure about what we're looking at in some situations, so we're hoping the space probes will find a little bit more of it so that we can investigate the tail, the head of the comet, and hopefully get more details as to why it's producing what we're seeing.
Okay, that was a real picture of Halley's taken in 19...
That's right, 1910.
So how often does a comet come by here, Halley's Comet?
Halley's Comet comes around about every 75 years.
So we should look at it now because we may not see it again.
That's right. 1986 is where it's at its closest approach to the sun. In fact, for those people that were having supper last night, that's when Comet Halley made its closest approach to the sun. It's called perihelion, and right now it's starting on its outward path, so its tail is going to be really getting long and really looking impressive for those people in the southern latitudes.
Halley's right now is taking a U-turn.
That's right, abrupt change.
Okay. For you folks out there that want to ask Charles a question about astronomy, or more particular, some interesting questions about Halley's Comet, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity perhaps to talk to Charles, but also for us to see Halley's Comet. And while you guys are phoning in, let's take a look at what friends of ours at Dr. A.E. Perry had to think about life on other planets.
Yes, I do believe there could be life on other planets because, well, even though there's no oxygen or water, they don't have to live the same way as us. They probably live differently.
Like our sun is actually is a star, and there's lots of stars, so I think that there'd be other planets around each of the stars that would have life.
I think I heard somewhere that there was plant life discovered on Mars.
No, I don't believe there could be life on other planets because there's no oxygen or water.
It might not breathe like us, or might not have the same means of eating or drinking.
Well, I think there could be life on other planets, but I don't think it looks like us. I think it's probably cells or molecules. People that look like E.T.
Or it might be plants or just little bugs or reptiles.
Chewbacca.
Well, I think that people that would look like apes and stuff like that. I always had this idea that the life would be sort of like algae in the soil, crawling around and everything. And they wouldn't eat like us. It would be sort of like they just took food in through their skin or whatever it was. They'd just be little green things.
The universe is so big, we don't really know how many galaxies or solar systems are out there.
Could be other things or its or whatever in the universe that could survive no oxygen.
They'll probably be thinking if there's life on other planets is different than theirs. I doubt they're watching us and wondering what we're doing. They're probably out partying.
So I guess you'd consider it possible for there to be chickens on other planets.
Sure, why not? You know.
Welcome back, Saskatchewan. Charles and I are talking about extraterrestrial life on other planets, and hopefully you have some questions for Charles about Halley's Comet. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
This is David Burrows from Ghana.
How are you doing this morning?
Fine.
Great. Got a question?
Yeah, when will Halley's Comet be seen good from here in Regina?
Okay, around March 20th. Have a look in the morning sky. You'll have to get up early in the morning, around 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. You have to get out of town, and it will be located on the horizon. So in the southeastern sky around March 20th. So if it's cloudy, you know, it's 18th to 22nd, somewhere in there. You'll see it on southeastern horizon.
Good question. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi, my name's Corey, and I was wondering, how big is the comet?
Halley's Comet, we're thinking around 10 miles across, so around 16 kilometers, and we're just guessing at that. We really don't know.
How about the total length, Charles?
The tail can stretch out millions and millions of miles.
Not billions.
No,
billions.
not billions, but millions is what we're able to measure. And Halley's Comet will probably stretch 20 million miles, its tail.
So that's like, you can't see that far with the naked
It's a long way.
That's right. Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Bye, Corey. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi, Bill. This is Neil from PA.
Hi, Neil. How are you doing?
Good. I wanted to ask if you can see other comets when Halley's Comet is around.
When Halley's Comet comes around, there will probably be a few other comets going around the sun, but you'll need a telescope, and you'll have to know where they're located in the sky. So Halley's Comet is not the only comet. There are at least 20 to 25 comets that come around the sun every year. So with a decent telescope, you should be able to see other comets, too.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Halley's is probably very famous because it's so dramatic.
That's right. It's been a very consistent performer, and we are able to see it and view it every 75 years.
Right. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
My name is Travis, and I'm calling from Louisville.
Okay, Travis.
I'd like to know, when was the planet Pluto discovered?
Pluto was discovered just within our recent century. They had to use telescopes, and they had to use also mathematics to actually find that particular planet, because it's the oddball, or one of the oddballs of the bunch when you get far out from the sun. So it's, and I'm guessing around 1910, somewhere in there.
Almost about the same time.
In and around there. It's just the turn of the century.
Okay. Thanks a lot for calling.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hello, my name's Sean Flanagan, and I'm from Asquith, Saskatchewan.
Hello, up in Asquith. Got a question for Charles?
Yeah, what kind of cameras do you use? What kind of cameras does the space shuttle use?
Well, the space shuttle itself will probably use instruments that are developed specifically for it, depending on the type of experiments that they're doing. What we would use on our telescopes here on Earth, and as an amateur astronomer, we would use cameras that would attach to the telescopes, and they're usually what we call single lens reflex, SLR. But then we're getting into fairly detailed amateur photography, and that's how we get some of these nice, beautiful pictures that you see in the picture books.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Charles, you're a member of the Regina Astronomical Society. There's also an organization in Saskatoon.
That's true.
So people in the province could, I guess, contact either the University of Regina, University of Saskatchewan, maybe at the library, find out about the Astronomical Society nearest you.
Oh, yeah.
Now, one of the things that people might be interested to know, and I know you don't necessarily brag about this a lot, but Charles actually has done work for NASA, actually done work for the National Research Council in Ottawa. So as an amateur, you're in with some pretty high quality and professional people. What are some interesting things you've worked on?
Well, just recently I've just taken on the portfolio from the late John Hodges, who was involved with the Research Council and with NASA in some of the works that they did around 1955 up until present. At present, right now, we're just in a restructuring program where we're beginning to look at specifically meteorites, rocks that fall on the planet, and things like that. So that's my association, in a sense, with the National Research Council.
Right, so rock stars mean something different to you.
To me, yes.
Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Morning, Bill. This is Darren Whitehouse.
Hi, how are you doing?
Fine. I'd like to know if Halley's Comet was supposed to be the Star of Bethlehem.
Yes, from what we're finding out, that it may be. We're not too sure. There are a lot of unknown factors, but from what we can gather and from recent discoveries, it may be that Star of Bethlehem. So that may help to define when Christ was born.
Okay.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hello, my name's Renata Oaks, and I was wondering, how long have you been an amateur astronomer?
Well, I've been doing amateur astronomy for, around 12 years or so. I started when I was in high school. I got an interest in it. I started reading books, and in fact, I got my hands on, and I'm just one of these people that likes to build a few things, so I built myself a small telescope and had a lot of fun from there. And I just had to study more about the heavens because they're just so fantastic, all the different kinds of stars and planets, and it's just unreal what you can find out about amateur astronomy. So I haven't been in it too long from what I consider a lengthy period.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Yes, this is David Warren calling.
Hi, David.
I was wondering, when was Halley's Comet first seen?
The first recorded sighting of Halley's Comet was around 240 BC. That's 240 before Christ, BC. So that's when we looked back in the archives, and that's when we actually saw that man had written it down, and it was the Chinese that were the first people to do such a thing.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, obviously Halley's Comet, or Halley's Comet, got a couple of different names. I remember Bill Halley and the Comets had a rock group there for a while. Has been around for a long time, as you say, way back even to BC years. What we want to know for our contest question this week is for you folks out there to tell us the year when Halley's Comet will come by next. Takes 75 years to go around. That's your hint. Okay, so tell us when you think the year will be, what year it will be. The time of the day isn't that important. What year Halley's Comet will make its next visit to Earth. Write that down and send it to us. Here is our Switchback address. Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina, and the postal code is S4P4A1. All right, the winners of that contest will be drawn for next week and will win this wonderful Halley's Comet 1986 t-shirt. We'll turn that around and see the back, courtesy of the Regina Astronomical Society. Charles, thank you very, very much for bringing the t-shirt, bringing your telescopes, visiting with us, talking about planets. Let's hear it for Charles. All right, a wonderful job. Halley's Comet's an interesting thing. For those of you folks out there now who want to know how long a light year is, it is a long time. And that's not how long we're going to be gone away for this commercial. We'll be back at the speed of light with more Switchback.
This class is perhaps the greatest discovery of the 25th century. A dwelling called the Split-Level Ranch. Marvelous.
What's this, Professor?
Ah, a spherical object these two hurled at each other with great velocity.
Professor, what's this? What is it?
I've no idea. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Ahoy, mateys. The time has come to drop anchor at the Blue Schooner, and the schooner the better.
Right you are, Captain. Deck out the crew with the family pack. 8 pieces of fish and 3 orders of chips with coleslaw or gravy. Cruise through fish, shrimp, scallops, oysters with fresh, never frozen, home-style chips. The Blue Schooner is open 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. Phone ahead for pickup or eat in. The Blue Schooner. Take some home soon.
Ahar! The schooner the better.
Due to the outstanding success of our annual liquidation sale, Bradish Plymouth Chrysler has authorized the clearance of 40 more Chrysler and Plymouth cars and Dodge trucks. These units must be cleared out at sacrifice prices. Get 8.9% financing on LeBaron GTS, Horizon, Reliant, Turismo, or Dodge trucks. Bradish Plymouth Chrysler is warming up February with the hottest deals on the road. The annual liquidation sale continues with 8.9% financing on selected units. The sale's on right now at Bradish Plymouth Chrysler, 1768 Main Street North, Moose Jaw. We will not be undersold.
Notice, right off, Fabricland isn't a fancy place. The frills are in the fabric, not the store. Fabricland is a place of practical price, of value, variety, and quality. A place to cut a better deal. Where the prices are low, the advice is free, and the fabrics are many, so you keep coming back. No wonder. What else could you possibly want in a fabric store? Fabricland. So much better.
Okay, so I don't play guitar real well, eh? But you folks might be able to play guitar very, very well, or pretend to play guitar very, very well at our upcoming air band contest. Yes, indeedy, Saskatchewan. It's our second annual monstrous air band competition, and the good folks at Music Box have provided this with the first prize, the first of many prizes. This is a Fender Stratocaster guitar, and if I knew how to play it, I'd be able to show off. But this is a beautiful guitar, a great prize from our friends at Music Box. This will be first prize to our band that wins the air band competition. Now, a couple of details you'll need to know. Auditions for our air band contest will be held February 22nd in Saskatoon. Okay, so this is your chance up there at Saskatoon and the viewing area to get your air band together. Maybe the gang at your high school or the friends at the office can put together a great air band. Now, an air band is an opportunity for you to pretend you are singing and playing and performing a song of your choice. When you come to the auditions February 22nd, you need to bring a cassette tape and an album of your song, okay? Those auditions will be held at this location, Bishop James Mahoney Auditorium. That's in Saskatoon, 231 Primrose Drive in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. That is the auditions only, February 22nd at 1 p.m. That's a Saturday afternoon, Bishop James Mahoney, Primrose Drive in Saskatoon. Now, we will select the top bands from those auditions, and they will perform at our Hot and Live Switchback show, also in Saskatoon, the following weekend, of course, Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, and we will be at the Western Development Museum in Saskatoon. That'll be March 2nd. Switchback is live in Saskatoon. It'll be our air band competition. Brent Laux from CKOM will help me judge the competition. Of course, you folks can judge the competition and see who wins this wonderful Fender Stratocaster first prize. And, of course, there'll be other prizes. Now, on next week's program, it's kind of our anniversary show. Switchback becomes 2 years old next week. And like most 2-year-olds, we're still cutting our teeth, but we'll have a chance to look back at some of the past shows and look ahead to some future shows. So it's going to be a very, very exciting time. All right, I'm going to try to practice my lip syncing right now as we get to this rock video of the morning. This isn't Phil Collins, although it could have been last week.
All through the month of February, you can feed your entire family at one low price with Kentucky Fried Chicken's Value Pack. The Value Pack has all the fixings you'll need for 4 to 5 people for the special price of $10.95. The Value Pack contains 10 pieces of Kentucky Fried Chicken, medium fries, medium gravy, and 4 rolls. Good value, good food, great price, only $10.95.
It's our taste that makes us famous. Kentucky Fried Chicken's the one.
Low-Cost Automatic has been the place to trust for all types of transmission work for over a decade in Regina. And now, Low Cost is also in the brake business with a full line of quality Wagner brake products in stock and all the equipment to do the job right. See Elby Helgowatz and the boys for a free brake inspection. Ask about the Wagner lifetime warranty. Low Cost Automatic, your one-stop brake and transmission specialist at 1839 Alfred Street.
At the Regina Honda Indoor Sale, you'll see why Regina Honda is the largest volume Honda dealer in Saskatchewan. Regina Honda is proud to display the biggest selection of Honda imports and affordably priced used vehicles now at the Wheatland Building till February 28th. The exceptional Honda new vehicle warranty is 5 years, 80,000 kilometers, and you'll love the fuel economy unmatched by any other import. See Regina Honda first, indoors at the Wheatland Building.
This class is perhaps the greatest discovery of the 25th century. A dwelling called the Split-Level Ranch. Marvelous.
What's this, Professor?
Ah, a spherical object. These two hurl at each other with great velocity.
Professor, what's this? What is it?
I've no idea. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
My apologies to Whitney Houston, who does not look at all like Phil Collins. Phil Collins. Astronomies. All right, folks, time to go. We want to thank Wanda Miller from the Humane Society. Wanda, thank you very much for being here. There's Charles Otka from the Astronomical Society. Thank you, Charles. Our 3 camera people, Cindy, Lee, and Chris. You guys did a tremendous job. For doing such a good job, you win this wonderful camera. YC, and YC's everywhere. We'll see you folks on next week's program, 9 o'clock. YC, YC, they're really going out of their mind.
This is CBC Television.